I've been spending a lot of time at home this summer watching TV shows. So, my neck hurts, my back is in pain, and I want to recover. So I just need the bed wedge so I can lie against it while I, watch my Netflix and watch my YouTube. And it just feels comfortable because somehow my sofa's not comfortable, my desk chair isn't comfortable. Sitting on my bed, the way the cushions and pillows are made, it's not, properly made for someone with a backache. So those are the reasons I'm going to buy a big brown bed wedge. I don't mind. I mean, because my house isn't decorated in such a, color. My sofa is gray. Everything is white and silver. But I can just tape it up in a nice like wallpaper, or put some satin sheets on top, and matches the rest of my house. Everything gray, white, marble, no gold, no browns. So I'm so happy. And I just wanted all my friends to know, especially my American friends, because I can't find it anywhere else. And it's a Tempur brand, which means you can order it off Harrods, Harvey Nichols, big department stores, but not the bed wedge. Big brown wild animal. You have to buy it. And I called my daddy this morning on Sunday. And I love my dad. I love both my parents because they said, okay, so you've got two things to do today. Bed wedge, and you said you have to pay off your China Mobile phone bill. And you've switched back to 3 Telecom. And it's $2,000 you owe to China Mobile, which, of course, you pay because it's, not... Yeah, it's against the law. You have to pay your bill. But you buy what you want first. You don't pay your phone bill the first day your daddy replenishes your credit card. No. My little girl does not pay your phone bill. Yeah, my little girl does not pay your phone bill the day we fill up her credit card again. No, my little girl buys what she wants. We don't care about China Mobile. We don't care about your phone bill. Our little girl always buys what she wants first. And the bills are taken care of by us, not by our little girl. Bills are taken care of by my parents, not by me. It will get paid, but that's not my job. So you have to ask my two parents when it comes to paying bills. That's you don't ask me. You don't ask me to pay your bills. I don't know who you are. So, I mean, nobody will break the law. If it's written you have to pay, of course it will be paid. But I buy what I like, and the bills are taken care of by my two parents. And if you need anything, and you're not my friend, and I didn't grow up with you, or you're not a fan of mine, and so I don't want to know you, then you can only ask my two parents. Oh, I'm over there now. I'm going to get off the cab and walk into Tempur. Be right back. So I'm back downstairs in the basement of Lee Garden 1. I didn't know it's a lovely Sunday afternoon, but it feels so nice inside, and it's very hot outside. And I bought the bed wedge I was just talking about, so I feel happy. It's, well, like I said, the size of a wild animal, so I have to go back and pick it up after my coffee break. I'm just downstairs at La Maison du Chocolat. It just to look up, over a coffee, it's quite relaxing sitting down here. I don't mind. I don't mind being just down here. I've showed everyone what's down here. It's just the Hermes design store. The boutique is upstairs. You know, it's so cute. It's like boys upstairs, girls downstairs. And then it's just the La Maison. And then other side, to my left is the Dior. And there are a couple more of the same things up there. Um, and here's me. And I was just, kind of just surmising. I was thinking, looking around at the people sitting here by themselves over coffee, just like me. If you wanna do some people watching, which normally I only do with other girls, or with other friends. I don't really do people watching alone, I do people watching at big parties with lots of people, or with a couple of girls, couple of guys. I don't do people watching going out by myself, that's very cheap, like a whore. That's not me, a lot of my friends and I, we went to Harvard. We don't do that. But it's Sunday afternoon and I'm running errands, so I'm having coffee alone for 20 minutes, and I call home every other hour. But take a look at the people sitting around here by themselves, like me, but for me just for 15 minutes. Um, so there's this. Well, I don't want to film from too close because it's not polite, and it's COVID. But there's this boy here, and his T-shirt says Berlin, but he doesn't look German to me, and that's because he's reading an English book. And I'm not used to this because I don't look at single people sitting alone by myself in a coffee shop. That's not Rachel Tong. That's not all these people who went to Harvard with me, it's not acceptable. And then there's I think he's Chinese, but he's using an Apple computer, this man here, and he's sitting alone. And, well, I haven't been noticing any of these people. I don't pay attention, but seems everybody's dressed in t-shirt and shorts. Then there's a lovely couple sitting there. I think they are biracial. That's a biracial couple. I think it's a white guy and an Asian girl sitting there. And then there are people here serving chocolate. Yes. So I guess like I said, um, I have to admit I'm human. So I am boy crazy. I really like boys, just like Matt really likes girls, and I would never say I'm attracted to women. Like Matt would never say he's attracted to men. And Matt loves a really pretty girl uh, who looks like me and dressed in my outfit today. Uh, that's this Matt's girl. This is Matt's girl. Mm, but I just don't meet people on the streets going out alone, and neither does he. I can't do that. I can't go out on the streets and meet someone all on my own, or even just have like someone tell me, hey, come meet this guy. It cannot be by introduction unless I know the middle person very, very well. Um, and best if it's chosen by my parents, or I just went to school with him many years. I cannot meet someone out on the streets on my own. And I know that's not nice to say, but and I don't think it's because I look this pretty. No, it's it's because of the way I am, and how well protected I am because my parents have so much money that I never think to meet a boy going out alone. Not because I went to Harvard, but because my parents have so much money. Um, all through my life. All through my life. Um, and I'm so pretty. But most of all, no, let me think. No, it's not just these, but um, because of the kind of girl I am. Because if you're really boy crazy, but you're pretty, and if you wait another 5 years or 10 years, there's gonna be one man you find you like. I mean, because I'm used to it. Like all my life, all through school, every boy likes to chase me, um, and I just choose one. That's the best one. But I go on dates with everyone, and I just love one man at a time. That's my whole life. Um, and that's true. All my friends are still alive. Everybody misses me so much, and that's my life. A lot of people chase me, but I have high standards because it has to be a good boy, not only a handsome boy. And so I don't mind if one of these two boys sitting out here come to talk to me. Um, but if I thought one of them was so handsome, and we talk to each other, and he's an asshole, then I'm not gonna give him my number. You know? If you go out for coffee and somebody comes and says hi to you, but he's not handsome and he's an asshole, then you can't feel desperate and give your number to anybody who comes to talk to me over coffee. Mm. And maybe this is a little bit girly, but I dress so pretty all the time, so that when I go out and there are these types of boys sitting alone in the coffee shop, if they're looking for a girlfriend and I look so pretty, um, maybe he will walk over to talk to me. Um, because think about it, I'm very pretty and I'm single. So if I see a handsome boy in the coffee shop, I don't mind to go and say hi. Because the worst is we don't exchange numbers. And I'm a very good girl. So if that's what I think, and if that boy over there is single with no girlfriend, then that might be what he's thinking too. So if he's thinking the same thing I'm thinking, and the boy has to go first, then he'd walk over to me because I'm sitting right in the middle and everybody can see how pretty I am. So if the boy is feeling the same as I do and he wants me and I'm sitting here pretty and we're all sitting alone, if the boy wants me, he would walk up to me. That's the logic. Um, and because I went to Harvard, um, because I went to Harvard, I think really well. Um, even though I don't work in business often. You know, I look like Dakota Johnson, but I went to Harvard. You know, I mean, a lot of famous people, a lot of famous entertainers went to Harvard. But and I don't really care. I don't care to work too hard. I just want to sit in the fashion show. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. And I have so many friends who are so well known around the world. But I'm just extremely happy. But I went to Harvard even though I studied arts, painting, literature, and music when I was at Harvard. But I did go to Harvard, and my parents give me so much money that I have a really proper thinking brain, and so I don't make mistakes. But so everybody ought to see my outfit today because it's rather nice. So this is my outfit today. Oh, that's better lighting. So it's not too sexy. Nothing slutty, you know. I mean, beach party, pool party, it ought to be a little bit slutty. You know, like if I'm at a party in Mykonos or in Como, then yes, I have to be slutty. That outfit has to be slutty. But you know, for the I don't know, for the summer, you know, and I'm spending time visiting my parents out in Hong Kong, and everybody is looking so nice, and I love Asian people. So, uh, just a short flower dress, and I'm wearing Kate Spade um, flats. Kate Spade, New York, purple buckled flats, and it came with the matching purse that I ought to have used today, except my neck hurts. I have to buy a bag that's less heavy. Um, so I decided not much jewelry for, like, you know, summer's day out on a like a Sunday afternoon. So just a little bit here, a little bit here, and the same thing here. Um, and I love this floral dress because it comes with, like, you tie it up both ends, and I like to keep it like a perfectly casual ribbon on both ends. Um, so what else has been going on these days? You know, I was wondering to myself, it's the Tokyo Olympics this year, and Tokyo is a city, you know, Japan is Japan is a country that is so closely tied to my family history. You know, like I told everybody last time, my grandfather is quite famous. He's contributed so much to the Japanese economy that he's appeared on all the Japanese newspapers. His name is C.F. Tung. And when he flies to Tokyo 6 times a year, he doesn't go through customs. So when it's the Tokyo Olympics, I feel I ought to be there because Japan is as much a part of my two parents as China is. In my personal case, and Asia is just such a wonderful continent. But I was thinking, I'm feeling lonely during the pandemic, missing all my friends, and I don't get to see the opening ceremony. Although my parents contribute so much to their culture, um, hard and soft, and I worry because it's the pandemic, and in the pandemic, a lot of people are sick and dying, and there are people who really don't have any money of their own to spend. So, you know, it's the pandemic right now, and so you shouldn't be thinking, you know, about the Tokyo Olympics. But I couldn't help myself, and so I went on CBS, I went on YouTube.com, I went on every website, all over the place, looked up everything, and I couldn't find, um, you know, the entire coverage of the opening ceremony with all the lights and the fireworks, from start to finish. And, you know, I wanted to see President Macron. I wanted to see First Lady Jill Biden. I wanted to see what, you know, since everybody has been a little kid, everyone watches the Olympics. You know, when I went to grade school, and that was in Hong Kong, we watched the Olympics from fourth grade or fifth grade. And so I was wondering, something's missing in my life, that it's a coronavirus pandemic, but I don't seem to be watching the opening ceremony of the Olympics. Not even on TV. Not to mention the fact that I ought to be there because it's Tokyo, and um, you know. So I was wondering, well, maybe I should find something online. And I looked. I spent like 10 minutes finding something on YouTube.com that would talk about the Olympics. For a couple of minutes. Just to get caught up with the ceremony and everything. And well, after a couple minutes, I happened upon France 24, based in Paris, and it's the French public news channel. It's like CBS, it's like ABC, Fox in the U.S. France 24. And as I explained so many times, my a lot of my dad's work is based in Paris. And that's the truth. His bank is the Banque Nationale Paris. So I was very happy that once again, one of the countries that always makes me feel better on a bad day is France. And France 24 TV channel talked, about the Olympics. It showed the opening ceremony, interviewed famous French athletes. And after a half hour on that YouTube channel, I felt all caught up. I felt much, much better. That even I'm not with my friends. And it's the Olympics and it's the summertime and I still look so pretty. And I should be at my parties with my friends to try to meet a nice boyfriend. And even with all this, but everybody's alone because of the stupid pandemic. Despite all of that, you still have things that make you feel better, that will tie you over for as long as it takes for the pandemic to be over. So, because the pandemic has to be over in the right way. The pandemic has to be over in the right way. You can't just make it disappear in the wrong way or not in any way at all. The pandemic has to be over the way the doctors say it should. Because the pandemic is to be dealt with by people who own the health, own the knowledge of medicine. And so the pandemic is to be decided by the doctors because they own the knowledge. So the doctors decide. So only when the doctors say it's okay, then the pandemic's over. And then life goes back to fashion shows and parties and traveling for me. And I don't really go back to work because I don't have to, and because I stopped working for so many years. I can't go back. So I just, talk about the things I love to buy. And I don't have to do it for money. I can a little bit, pocket money, but it doesn't matter. Well, today, other than buying the Temper bed wedge, I also went to Chantecaille, a French company, I think. And I bought the Intense Plus Retinol. Because, like I've said so many times, it's got vitamin A. And, vitamin A makes sure that you get rid of any lines on your face. For me, I don't have lines on my face yet, but you can still put it on. Make sure your skin stays very smooth. And this is what it looks like. And it's a great brand. Everything, the packaging, everything is great. It's French. What can you expect? It's called a Rétinol Intense Plus au Microsphère Botanique. Yeah, Retinol Intense Plus. It's got so many ingredients. Yes, la nouvelle crème Rétinol Intense Plus contient 2 fois la quantité de rétinol utilisée précédemment. À appliquer le soir de préférence. La crème est honteuse, riche en vitamine C stable, café vert décaféiné et niacinamide qui agissent sur les problèmes de pigmentation, éclaircissant le teint, résultant en une radiance toute nouvelle à utiliser après avoir nettoyé le visage et le cou. Se protéger du soleil est recommandé. I know only a couple of the words, but at least I can read it quite well. The new cream Retinol Intense Plus contains two times the quantities of retinol used compared to before. At the application at night, as you wish. The cream is unctuous, rich in vitamin C, the stable kind. Green cafe decaf, niacinamide addresses to the problems of your pigmentation, pigmented skin. I think clarifying the skin resulting in a radiance that's completely new. And at the usage after, maybe, I don't know what that word is. At the usage after doing something to your face. I'm guessing it means cleaning the face. Se protéger du soleil. Oh, the protection, maybe protection from the sun is recommended. Yes, now I'm reading. See, I swear to God, I did not read the English translation underneath while I was guessing what it meant. No, completely using my head, just in my head. So yeah, pretty much I knew. Yeah, pretty much I got it all right. So I'm very happy. That means that I'm still very, I'm still able to have really good time every time I travel to France, So yes. Oh yeah, so I bought this today from Chantecaille. Very convenient, just across the place I got the pillows. I can't walk long distances these days. Oh, let me tell you, right now, I'm 53 kilos, and I cannot go for fast runs as my exercise because my neck hurts. I cannot run whatsoever. But this is how my body is without any hardcore running, just some fast walking, you know. I just do some walking like 20 minutes every couple of days. And I'm still quite happy with my body. Um, but to keep everything bikini, so I have to eat less until my neck gets better, and then I can go for a run and still eat a little more. Oh, and then here is the Shiseido. I went to Shiseido 2 days ago. I went to Shiseido just because it's convenient. it was convenient. It was right there, and I needed something for my eyes, something to put on my eyes for a little bit of makeup. So I just walked in there because it was convenient. And I forgot I had been there before, and they had my email and stuff, and so um, right away they remembered it was my birthday just recently, a month ago. So they gave me all these freebies. I didn't bring all the freebies with me. I left. There's more at home. I'll show another time. But what did I get? What did they? Some of the freebies are this tiny little box, so cute. White Lucent Brightening Gel Cream. See, I just talk about what I love, and these are the things I love. Well, honestly, there's nothing I don't love. That's why there's nothing I don't talk about. So yes, I can't wait to buy. I can't wait to use these. And there's this one, Micro Spot Serum. And then I got this. Oh, they gave me two of these. I like these things that come in small packets. Because when you go on the plane, you just open it up and then yeah. Uplifting and firming cream. Couple of these. So I feel very happy today. um, yes, I feel very happy today, and I'm quite happy with this summer outfit. Except if my neck didn't hurt, then I would be wearing matching flats. I would have a handbag that matches these shoes because I got them. Kate Spade, I got them, the handbag matching the shoes. I got them at the same time. Um, exactly the same, matching. But my neck hurts, so I can't use like a heavy purse, that's why. See, it's so sweet, this outfit. See, this outfit is so sweet. It's like a perfect length. Um, and I love using like rose gold jewelry. Cause if you use like I don't know, like silver jewelry, or if I use like gemstones or diamonds with like a floral summer outfit, it's not sweet. And then I thought maybe I should like put on a ponytail today, but then I didn't have time. I had to like run out the door. Or rather, I couldn't be bothered. My neck was hurting. I was doing so many things, getting together all my things, before getting ready to walk out the door. I got tired by the time I was done dressing up. um, so yes, but this is rather a nice ending here. Yes, I feel so happy. Um, but it's very lonely in the pandemic. Mm, and I actually love talking. I love talking to Asian people. I love talking to Asian people. I think it's great. Asian people are great. I mean, I'm an Asian person, but I mean people who um, spend most of their time living in Asia. No matter what language they speak, Chinese, English, anything. Asian people are so lovely to hang out with. Even though, unfortunately, no Asian person looks like me. Like I said so many times, for the last 10 years, every Asian person has come up to me just to say, look at my face. It's like, look at my face. Um, but and Asians just don't look like me. But I really like Asian people, you know? Like, I like talking to the people downstairs, and I like talking to the shopkeepers. Um, and, I talk to my parents. I talk to anybody, really. Asia is actually great to hang out in, and I communicate really well with Asian people. I don't know. Chinese people like me. They think I'm funny because I don't know much, but it's easy to talk to. I get by. I can go to Watson's, Manning's. I buy every kind of thing living here. Um, they actually understand me. I don't speak the language too badly. It's not great, but I don't speak it too badly. So yes, life is doing great. There's nothing not to love. And then I'm gonna go home and watch some YouTubes of all my favorite channels and the ones that my friends watch. And then, I think about what my parents tell me to think about and what my friends tell me to think about, which is what the whole world is thinking about. It's kind of funny. Yeah, yeah, it's fun. So yes, it's so nice. So, well, I think this shop's gonna close at 6. So,
I'm so sorry.
oh, okay. So, this shop closes at 6. So I'm gonna close out this video now. Um, and I feel like I'm done. I think I'm gonna walk outside. So yeah, actually I came at 5:30 and I said I just want a coffee, and they said, but this shop closes at 6, and I said, yeah, but I only want to sit down for 20 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go now. Um, so we're gonna leave it at that. Hi. So I'm in the cab now. On my way home, but look at these. This is something interesting. So I got the Tempur bed wedge. I thought it was $3,000, which would just be sort of 400 US dollars. Turns out it was more expensive than I remembered, but they were very kind and they sold it to me for 3,500. And this is how a bed wedge looks. See, it's like a really big friendly sea lion. It's like going to the beachfront and playing with sea animals, except it has a serious function. You put this against, the edge of your bed, or I can sit on the floor in my living room and put this against the wall up on this. Then I feel very comfortable lying just against this surface, and it makes me feel much better than just sitting on the furniture I've got in my kind of temporary smaller apartment I've been showing people. So this should work, because I tried it a couple times in the shop, and I think it's a good brand because my doctor told me about this, and it's sold at Harrods and Harvey Nichols. I wonder if it's sold in the United States. But I was looking for this everywhere. I even tried to go online and couldn't find it, and I just decided, yeah, whatever. It's a couple $100. Well, US dollars. They sold it to me for 3,500 Hong Kong dollars. But it's what I need for the summer. But I'm trying to get my neck better as quickly as possible. 'Cause it's I'm young. I shouldn't have these neck problems. Then they sold me this as well, which really maybe this wasn't so necessary. This one was a smaller pillow. It's called Original. That's the name of the product, the Original pillow, because it looks like this. Basically it just sticks out on one end, sticks up on one end, but it only sticks up. See, the thicker end, it's like maybe 2 inches. It's only 2 inches. So I got this one because this thing came, oh goodness gracious me. This thing came in 4 sizes. Would you believe it? Yeah, that one, the Original pillow, it came in 4 sizes. And I had the silly notion in my head to think that the largest size would have been what worked on my petite body frame. But I spent a couple $100 buying the large size. That's what I started with. No, too hard and too thick. It was, the thicker end was like maybe, I don't know, maybe like 8 inches, 6 inches. So I was, sleeping every night, lying on something that made me feel like I had to stick my neck up, stick my head out. And I was wondering, well, it's what the doctor said. The doctor told me to go to this store and buy stuff. And that's the first thing I tried to buy. And I was just feeling worse and worse each morning. But the brand is what the doctor recommended. So I went back and I got the medium size. No, didn't make me feel better. And no, because the price of it, it's not so great. It's not so great that you won't go back again. But so then I bought the small one. I said I wanted this size, the one I just got today, and they said no, because this one I got today. See, this one. I pointed at this a couple weeks back, and I said I want to get this one. This seems like the right size for me. And the shopkeeper said no, because that one is for babies. That one is for juniors. You are an adult and you ought to buy things that are not meant for the babies. But it's a pillow store, the bed store. You can try it as many times as you like. You can lie on their beds and sleep on their pillows in the store, and they let you do anything while you're trying their products in the store. So maybe I should have just spent a couple more minutes in the store before I bought each of the pillows. Maybe that's what I should have done. Just lie there for at least 10 minutes before you make your purchase. Then you wouldn't have to buy so many. That's really what I should do. Or when you make a purchase, that you do your proper research. You do your proper research, and before you go, you read up on everything possible about it, and then you ask the shopkeeper every question you have, and then you try it out. And while you try it out, you think with a very bright and clear mind. You stay awake and you pay attention when you're trying it, and you try it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So that's the thing, because the pillow, it's not very expensive, and so you think, oh, if it sucks, then I'll just come back and buy another one. But it adds up. It adds up, These things add up. It's not that cheap. So, I'm home now. Just gonna get off the. I have to pay attention when I get off the cabs because I don't want to leave anything in here.